Hello again everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIII-2. And in the last episode we left off at browsing Chocolina's items, and we bought some weapons and I'm equipping them. And we also bought the black belt accessory, so I decided to equip that as well on Sarah because, well, it increases physical resistance and I think she might need that. Don't have anything else really for Noel, so he can keep the power wristband. Here I'm just checking out the adornments. At this time I didn't really know what the adornments do, but you can really do it now anyway. I need to go a bit further in the game, just a bit more, before I could actually use it. Although I don't use it until further down the line.
Isn't artificial. It's the real thing.
We here at the Academy have a great responsibility. With the Foul Sea gone, people rely on us to protect humanity.
Who are you? Academy or soldier?
I appreciate your help. I apologize for my colleague. He's not a friendly one.
I'm not sure who he's talking about. Let's see if Alyssa has anything else to add.
Here's hoping Atlas stops moving. Then we could get to the bottom of this whole paradox business.
Not really. So we've, I think we've walked everywhere we can in this section. So it looks like we need to go up to basically advance the story. Yes, it's raining. Again, I wanted to try this one more time because you can see the Moogle is actually highlighting the item. I just couldn't really do anything, so we just had to wait until later to actually uncover this item. You have anything interesting to say?
5 years ago, the Sanctum ordered the purge and drove people out of their homes. A lot of them escaped and fled. They hid in these ruins, hoping to survive.
Well, just more
Your ID checked out.
stuff about the past, really.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas shut this place down. We need to search the ruins. There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do it your way.
So that is basically why we're gonna fight Atlas sometime. Not in this episode, I don't think. And here we have a forced battle, and this one will... I actually suck at this battle because I made the mistake of thinking that Noel could actually handle the that small thing, that robot thing. I was thinking we could both come and sort of take care of our different enemies on our own, but apparently Noel couldn't handle the small thing. At least the case has the excuse of curing itself. So yeah, this takes more than it should. Takes longer than it should, really. So screw that, and let's actually kill these guys. And as you can see, the kid turned into crystal, and this guy should turn into crystal as well, because this is basically a forced fight to showcase the monster catching element of the game. Come on, come on. And we defeated the Zwerg scan droid thing. Yeah, 2 stars.
What? The monster turned into crystal.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guide.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Guide the untamed?
Your power over monsters, Kupo.
Over monsters?
Now that you mention it, Lightning had monsters fighting with her in battle.
You can do the same, Kupo.
Yay!
Okay,
Monster party!
this power. Can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
Cool, cool. I actually don't take this tutorial because I already did it in the demo. But if you do take the tutorial, you also get to fight another monster, the Hoplite, and I think you have an opportunity to get that crystal. So that's maybe one reason to take the tutorial. If you just skip it, well, you just do it on your own, and you have to wait, and wait until you get more monsters, basically. So you have 3 slots to fill your monsters in, those 3 empty slots at the bottom of the screen. And you do that by basically just going into your paradigm packed section and putting the monsters there, basically, and then they automatically enter your paradigm section. So you can set your paradigms up with 3 characters, basically, so change it to how you want it. So for now, the Zwerg is a Ravager and the Kate Sith is a Medic. So that's all we have at this moment in time, and so we'll just use it. We'll just use them, really. Now here I actually quit the game and stopped playing, exited the game for that day. So I returned back the next day, basically, and when you reload your game, you actually enter the Historia Crux, so you don't actually go back to where you were. You just enter this area and you can then choose where you want to continue from. You also have this option to close gates, which isn't I'm not quite sure the point of this, you know. You can now close gates and reset time in an area, and you can replay it, basically, and do things a bit different. But I'm not sure how important or how useful that is. Maybe later. I don't really do it anytime soon. So anyway, we were in the Brescia ruins, so let's go back here. So next time I sort of quit and reload, I'll just go straight back to the area I was and continue from there if I continue from there. If I do something else, I can just show it like that, basically. So this is all. Again, I just wanted to recheck this before we started our journey again. Nothing wholly interesting, again, mostly because we don't have more than 2. It's a shame that we can only equip 3 though, unless you get monsters that have more than 1 class. That might be cool, but if they all have just 1 class, it means you only have like 3 different classes for your 3rd row, which is kind of sad. But anyway, we move on.
What just happened?
I'm not sure.
Looks like we're getting overlapped from another reality. Atlas has disappeared into another world or another time, I guess.
Weird. Is Atlas running around enjoying himself? Yeah, I don't think there's anything down here, so just a casual look more than anything else. So let's see this monster in action. Actually, this Ravager guy is actually pretty cool. Not the worst of allies, I have to admit. And that was rather quick. So let's head down into this section.
Another gate, huh? Figures.
Yep.
And we need an artifact to open it, right?
Right. key is something that doesn't belong in this
I actually wanted the small guys because they're also Ravagers, and I used them in the demo and they were pretty good. So I was trying to get their crystal if possible. What they call the Garchimakera. Yes, so I used him in the demo and he was pretty good, so I was hoping to get his crystal. But we don't. Too bad. Anyway, so we're in some sort of camp section here.
Scholars believe the paradox is a natural phenomenon, but I think it was created by man. That glowing thing has to be a weapon sent here by someone.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
We can't activate the portal without the key. First, we have to figure out what opens this gate.
We need a key, something that doesn't belong in this time. Alyssa. Well, yeah, I'm picking Alyssa. A joke answer.
Alyssa. Shara, seriously.
She's keeping tabs on us.
Sorry. Yeah. So here we have one or more of those items that we can uncover using the Moogle somehow.
We had some supply stations around here. Then they sort of disappeared. Probably another paradox side effect.
Leave it to me, Kubo.
So this is where we actually start to be able to use Mog's uncovering ability to uncover hidden treasure, basically. So all that trying before was kind of pointless.
Come on, Mom.
We only get the ability now. Who's the Moogle? And we get a wild artifact. So we should be able to use that on some gate somewhere.
What kind of trick are you pulling?
No trick here.
Exploring, are we? Might want to be careful in here. Someone spotted a thief in one of the tunnels, deeper in the ruins. We haven't seen a thief on Cocoon for several years now. There's definitely something spooky going on here.
Spooky!
I hope someone takes care of it soon.
So this is another side quest
Handle one of those
of
monsters?
fighting a seat, and again we did this in the demo, so
That shouldn't even be
pretty
here.
straightforward
The paradox
mission.
effect thrown in, there's no telling what it's capable of. Watch your step and be ready for anything.
And there should be another guy here with another mission. Chocolina's here as well, so if you wanna buy some stuff, but she's not really all that. She doesn't have all that extra from when we first met her.
But I hear rumors that members of the former government are trying to regain power.
Cool. Interesting. So there should be someone there, maybe it's yeah, it looks like this might be the guy.
Sorry, I can't deal with you right now. I'm in the middle of a crisis here. One of my men lost an experimental drug that our unit was testing. It's a reaction-enhancing substance. The kind of thing that civilians shouldn't be playing around with. If the substance was stolen, there's no telling where it will end up. We have to retrieve it immediately.
So this is another mission about retrieving 2 capsules.
You'll help us search
Should
for the
be
capsules?
straightforward as well.
Could certainly use an extra hand or two. We're missing 2 capsules. They look just like ordinary medicine. If you find them, bring them directly to me.
So remember that we have to bring the items back to that guy.
Have you seen that big old giant? Where'd he come from? Someone sure wasted their time and hard-earned money making something that big. I don't like seeing materials go to waste like that, but hey, what can I do? I can open up my shop. That's what I can do.
So again, Chocolina's here. She doesn't have, again, all that much more than when we first saw her. So no harm in looking through her stuff though, so she also sells monster materials which you use to upgrade your monsters' abilities and levels basically in the Crystarium.
You know I'm counting on you. Everyone is.
Everyone is. What's up, dude? So I think we're done with this camp.
Whoa, stuffed animals sure are realistic these days.
So I know there's one capsule here in this hidden treasure. Found it. So we've got one capsule. And the other one is pretty close by too. Yeah, we skipped that fight, but we got the crystal from it, so we got a monster, a commando monster I believe. I'll show him here. Uridimu, a dog-like enemy who's a commando, so pretty cool. So we have a variety of monsters. Yeah, and it's always good to have sort of 3 commandos for whenever you stagger an enemy, so that you can kill them quicker. You can also save your paradigms, which is kind of cool, I guess. But you only have 3 save slots, so I'm assuming the more monsters you collect, the more, you know, weird and random your paradigms are gonna be, so might be pointless to save them. But at least you have the option, and that's cool. You didn't have that in the first game, and that was that would have been handy actually. It's also your paradigms really do depend on the kind of enemy you're facing as well, so come on, hit. Oh, mega failing and hitting. So this is 3 Hoplites, who are also commando enemies, if you capture them. Here I just focus on one at a time. Probably the best you can do since these guys are have pretty high defenses. Until they're staggered. That's how Sarah provokes. Hello! Somewhat funny. And you saw Casey just now healing. I do like how this little guy just runs up to enemies and uses magic attacks. Even though it's so little and sort of like way weaker than probably most enemies, he'll just run up and smack them with something. Pretty funny. I have to say, I like the little guy. The Ravager, that is. The Zwerg Scan Droid. So we have another item here.
Something I just have to make sure of. I can't seal off the ruins. Not yet.
Yeah, and so
They still do
Alyssa has something. She wants to find out something.
The government didn't learn anything from the purge.
Okay, so we're getting close to the end of this episode. I don't think I show this fight. No, let's skip this one, because it's the same Hoplite fight, so not really important. But I will be ending this episode basically because I got the 2 capsules, so I'll be going back to that guy who gave us the capsule quest. So we'll finish that quest, and that will be the end of this episode. And luckily he's really close by, so you can just talk to him and return the capsules.
The capsule they didn't make it to the black market. When we misplaced the substance and set back our testing schedule. Now it looks like we have a chance to get back in the field.
Cool.
Thanks to you, we've avoided a lot of backlash.
So
This isn't much, but please
we
take
get a fragment for this. So that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching and see you later.